Hey, it's me. I'm back. I have another thing that I wanted to say. And I wrote these down because these are important. And I like to call these the Goose and the Gander rules. Okay? And these are like relationship rules. Just something that I thought of, something that may help, as opposed to just one person saying something, But these are just like the Goose and the Gander rules. So if like you and your man have been together for some time and you put on some weight, and he put on some weight too, but for whatever reason men want to think that women like it's just for us just to keep up our appearance and they can let theirs go. So if he was to ever say anything at all about you putting weight on, and he has too, what I want you to do is don't react. In fact, don't even act. Just blink and smile. And then in a couple of days, I want you to go to him and you tell him, you know what, baby, since you put that weight on, I really never noticed how small your hands and your feet look. Rule number 2. If you was to find out that he cheated on you with somebody from work, do not react. That is the wrong thing to do. You calmly tell him that you don't mind because for the last, and you make up the time frame. You make up the days, weeks, months, years. You do that. That you've been sleeping with the neighbors. And make sure it's plural. That way he doesn't know which way to turn and which one to look at funny. Goose and Gander rule number 3. This one. If he's to say something, let's just say that you just met this person. And you guys are kind of vibing and you're hitting it off and you like him and he likes you and the conversation is right and the mood is right or whatever, and he wants to pop a question. Not just any question, one of them stupid questions like, when was the last time you had sex? You know what you tell him? You look him in the eye and you just look at your wrist if you're wearing a watch. If not, pull out your cell phone and you ask him, well, what time is it now? He won't ask that no more. Goose and Gander rule number 4. If he was to ever turn his head and look at another woman while you and him are walking in the mall, in the grocery store, anywhere, in the museum, in the airport, anywhere. It could be in the funeral parlor. It don't make a difference. If he's going to do that, don't sweat. You wait until you and he are together and you find a fine looking specimen of a man. Something that really does make your head turn. Don't say nothing to him. And make sure that that man is not with anybody else. Unless you know Kung Fu. But what you do is you just calmly go up to that man. Touch him on gently, ever so gently, on the upper part of his arm, whatever this is, the muscle part, whatever this is called. And then make sure that you say loud enough for what's his name to hear. Now, this is what a man's supposed to feel like. That's what you got to do. That's how you handle those Goose and Gander rules. Because if it's good enough for it to be done to you or said to you, the same thing is good enough for them. Now, we don't want to hurt them. We just want to sting them a little to remind them so that they know not to fuck with us. Really. We want them to know that our motto is think it's a game. See, they want to be sneaky, but they don't realize that we are really what they call half nickel slick. We're so slick in stealth mode that we can really talk somebody out of their drawers while they're walking in them. I might come back with some more relationship advice.